Hello, YouTube, Scarface in the building, and this video topic is going to be on apartments and choosing the top floor apartment. You should choose the top floor apartment. You must choose the top floor apartment. As somebody who's stayed in so many different apartments and things like that, it's always best to choose the top floor apartment. And I want to just discuss the pros and cons. First, you're at the top. And being at the top is a mindset. Like every day I wake up and it's like I'm on the top floor. Every day I walk outside my front door and I've got beautiful views. I can see everyone. I can see everything. I'm on the top. So it's kind of like that mindset. I go to my balcony. I can see beautiful trees, and I'm at the top. And from so is that's the first thing. It's a mindset, and I always recommend as well if you're looking for like a place to live to look at the energy when making decisions. Look at the energy of things. Ask yourself. Like I remember because I furnished this entire house, so I would be looking for like curtains, right? And when I was looking for the curtains, I would just go and I would just instantly scan which has the highest energy, and I choose that. I didn't think about the color. I didn't think about anything. Everything's energy. So I would say to try and find a place that has a lot of sunlight energy. So sunlight energy. Obviously, the sun will 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 go all the way around, but ideally you want a place that has sunlight energy in pretty much all areas of the house. So I wake up and I walk into my living room, and the the sun is just there. So the sun is just there, and that's because I'm on the top floor. If I was on the ground floor, I'm not getting no sunlight energy. In fact, the apartment complex I'm in right now, they are not allowed. So no one is on the ground floor. Like it's absolutely vacant. Like nobody wants to stay there. Just think about what it's gonna do to your energy. Like it's hard for me not to be in good spirits when I wake up and the sun's out. It's like the sun's out, the sun's shining. Like um, and yeah, so I want to talk about quickly about the neighbors. So the guy like immediately below me, he moves. I think he's moving his chair, he's moving his sofa, he's moving his couch, whatever. I don't know what he's moving, but I'm just hearing scraping, scraping, scraping. I'm thinking, if I was if I was below him, I would be absolutely pissed. And it's like when you're at the top, there's nobody on top of me. Like so, I don't have to worry about anything. Like it's weird. Like I do jump squats in my apartment and stuff like that, and I'm thinking they might be able to hear me. That what are they gonna do? Come upstairs and check me and say, we don't want you jumping. I'd be like, get out of here. Like you can't do that. So like being at the top floor is just advantages. And it makes the decision like when you're hunting apartment hunting or looking for an apartment, it makes things more simple when you have something very specific. Like get specific with what you want in life. Get specific with your requests. So that way, if you find an apartment, but it's like let's say it's a 10-story apartment, but it's on the eighth floor, you can just say no. I want a top floor apartment. If you want a top floor apartment, it's gonna make it a lot easier. So yeah, that's just my. So one of the cons is like, for example, where I'm at right now, there's no elevator, there's no lift, which is perfectly okay for me as an athlete. So that just means, hey, like when you leave the house, you're gonna leave with more intention. You're not gonna forget things. If you're on the ground floor or something, you might be like, oh yeah, I forgot something. Go back inside. But you live with more intention, and on top of that, guys, it's good exercise. It keeps you strong, it keeps you solid, it keeps you physical. For me, there's no downside to being on the top floor. There's just none. Um, the only sometimes I have guests and I might be walking with them and they start complaining. I'm like, but yeah, there's no downside to being on the top floor. I'm really trying to think of some, but I can't think of any. Choose a top floor apartment.